About to
Oh
say
my
no, but
God.
this man could snap and hurt my daughter, so I went along with it.
Snap his neck. What is he
I walked
talking about?
alongside them, looking for an opportunity
Hey,
to
what are
attack
we
the
talking
man.
about?
This was my chance.
Yup.
I
Choke his
pushed him
ass.
to the basement and quickly closed the door. I pulled him with my whole body.
Oh, yo. Welcome back. I guess surprise are in order, I guess. Cause we don't drop these videos unless it's Friday. Cause y'all know Fright Night Fridays. Yeah, every Friday. And yesterday we did drop an episode, but if you were in that premiere, you would have known that this episode was likely going to be dropping today if I was able to get it edited in time. And surprise, I did get it edited in time. So here you guys are with the episode today. I did want to still get these out because these videos, these stories were something else. They were surprising. I'll say that they were plot twists. The first one, you're not going to be able to guess what that plot twist is. I guarantee you you're not. And don't sit up and try and lie and act like you knew that. It's literally no way you're gonna be able to know what that plot twist was. But yes, it's episode 10.5. This is a half episode. This is not going to be like a full one. This is just a little teaser, or not a teaser, a little surprise episode, because I think you guys deserve it. You guys been showing the channel love. The channel's been growing. Y'all been through the analytics I've been watching. Y'all been loving the series. So I wanted to give y'all something extra, right, to show my appreciation, outside of me just saying I appreciate you guys all the time. I want to show a little bit more. So here's the bonus episodes for you, bonus episode for you guys. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into these. Y'all know what to do: like, comment, subscribe. Let's jump right into these. We are here watching some more IMR Scary Tale videos. These ones are based off of
The owner of a
video
house heard some
doorbells.
rustling noise
So I
at the
think
main
we've done
door.
one of these
When they
before,
switched
video
on the
doorbells.
doorbell camera, they saw a
But this
man
one had
dressed
like Jason
Michael
and stuff in it,
Myers,
so it's like
the popular
Michael
psycho-villain
Myers.
character
So
from
it's
the
like
slasher movie Halloween, standing
little Halloween
outside their door.
type vibes.
The
since
story
we're
you
in
are
the
about
month
to see
of
is a
Halloween.
dramatized animated
Speaking of
version
Halloween, y'all
of this found
doing anything
footage.
for Halloween? Y'all planning
live
on
in a
dressing
small
up?
town in
I got a
Mexico.
costume,
My
couple
dad
costumes
works at
I'm
the
thinking about
factory
doing.
and often stays on the road to deliver goods from one place to the other. My mom works at the local bakery, so I am used to staying alone in the house. So this one afternoon, I came home, took out the big tub of chocolate ice cream from the freezer, and sat down in front of the TV as usual. After searching for 10 minutes, I couldn't find anything fun to watch just when I heard a knock on our door. At first I thought I had made a mistake, so I didn't get up and continued watching TV. But then I heard the knock again. Someone was knocking very slowly at our door.
This is our favorite narrator too, actually.
Tap, tap. The knocking order was prolonged in a very creepy way. As our dad is mostly out, my mom made him install a doorbell camera on our entrance. And
That's
thank
smart.
God she did. I was strictly instructed.
Even if dad
to
isn't
never open
mostly
the
out, you
door
should
without
be doing
checking
that.
on the screen. So I got up, walked to the entrance, and asked.
Who is it?
Open.
I wasn't expecting to hear such a
The fuck you
spine-chilling
talking
voice,
to?
so for a few seconds,
What?
I couldn't say a word. Then again, the voice came.
Don't make me wait. Open the door.
With shaking hands,
I just don't
I switched
understand.
on the doorbell cam screen.
I'm
And
always
as soon as the recording popped up, I almost had a heart attack.
why he got a glowing aura on him. Is he a
man
ghost?
dressed like
But
Michael Myers was standing outside the door. His mask looked even more distorted than the one used in the movie. Now, I am a 13-year-old, skinny, average-height teenager. The man, on the other hand, looked quite
even if you're a
muscular.
full-grown
with
ass
heavy
man,
build.
like
He brought his mouth
What?
close to the camera and screamed.
Can't you hear? How many times do I have to say, open the damn door?
What the hell do you want?
I just want to come in. I've been here already. So, let me in.
Look, man, you're obviously at the wrong house. So you better leave, or I'm gonna call the cops right now.
y'all know how I feel about
I
that.
was sweating in fear.
Stop telling
My
these
breath
people,
got
so
out.
y'all can see my
And I
eyeballs.
just prayed
Stop
to God
telling these
for making
people
this man go away.
you're going to call the
But here's the
cops.
cops.
That's not an offer.
And punched on the door.
Call the
I kicked it
cops.
in anger.
Like, that'd be killing me. Or I'm going like, stop offering these people
I
options.
will be back.
And walked away. Feeling terrified and scared, I called my mom immediately and told her.
But
about
back
the
to what I was going to say before.
She calmed me down, saying someone was probably trying to
Peepholes.
threaten me, as
Why
Halloween
don't
was
these
on the
houses
way.
ever have
But I knew
peepholes?
this man was serious.
Yeah, you got the security
His
camera
voice
set
and
up,
his
but why
words
don't you have a
didn't sound
peephole?
like a prank. I begged my mom to come home soon.
I've never
She
seen
did.
so many houses without peepholes
But
in
the
my
entire
life.
evening, she went on explaining how it was nothing to be worried about. We ate dinner and went to bed.
There's nothing to be
No
worried
matter
about.
how hard I tried to sleep, I just couldn't. Probably around 2 in the morning, I dozed off.
You gotta get a new mom, buddy. Sorry. She gotta go.
As I opened my drowsy eyes, my stomach dropped. My room door had been creaked open, and Michael Myers was standing there. His eyes were
Hopefully he
fixed.
got the mom
He
first
was
for talking
breathing
about
heavy,
ain't nothing to worry
which
about.
made his chest
She need to
go
get up
up
out of
and
there.
down
I'm
like a
sorry.
hungry wolf. But the knife was
Sorry to
still in
say.
his hand. Just then, I thought about my mom, and my blood ran cold. I uttered in a shaking voice.
How did you get in?
Because she opened the door.
What? Mom!
I screamed for my mom. sitting in
Hopefully
my
she
bed.
on the.
I
Please
was
show
about
her
to start
dead.
crying when a bolt of huge
I know that
lightning
sounds
struck at
harsh,
some
but she
distance.
needs to go.
For a second,
What kind of
I
mama
closed
talking
my
about?
eyes.
You ain't everything
Once I
gonna be
opened
okay
the back,
after you just
the man was
revealed that.
My room door was closed, and everything.
So they get that video
was
footage and
completely
send up a
normal, as
police
if
report.
the
What are we
man
talking
was
about right
never
now?
there. After calming myself down, I slowly got up and tiptoed out of the room.
Tiptoeing in my.
The main door was closed, and there was no one in the house. I peeked inside my mom's room, and she was asleep like a rock. Thinking it was all my
Such a lost
disfigured
opportunity.
imagination,
Such
I
a
blamed
lost
myself
opportunity.
and went back to bed. The next morning, I didn't say anything to my mom. I left for school, and my mom left for work. In school, I could hardly concentrate on my studies. My best friend Matt was absent too, so I decided to bunk the classes after recess and return home early. I wanted to take my mind off, so I planned to
Didn't
play
he
some
say
video
he's
games,
13?
get some sleep
You
after
can't
going
skip
home.
school at 13. You're not in
But
college.
after recess,
What?
when I came home, things were different. I used the key under the mat to enter the house. Once I
Y'all
got
got
in,
a key
I could
under
hardly
the
believe my
mat.
eyes. All of our furniture was scattered and broken like a rampage took place here. And the sound of metals clanking can be heard from the kitchen. The blood in my veins started rushing 3 times faster.
How about
here.
we leave?
I grabbed my baseball bat and slowly walked to the kitchen. What I saw changed my life forever. The kitchen tap was running, and the man, dressed like Michael Myers, was standing in front of it, facing his back at me. He was going through the kitchen drawer, looking for something. Suddenly, he turned around, and our eyes met. He got perfectly still, and then said in his demonic voice,
Do you know where she kept the knife?
What? How did you... Oh, this isn't a dream. Oh my god. Last night you were actually here.
My head started getting heavy. I was so afraid that I thought I will faint. And
Everything
when
that's about to
I heard
happen
my mom speak in a creepy
is
voice.
deserved at this point.
Michael, I'm ready.
I turned around towards the stairs and saw my mom coming down wearing her wedding dress. She had lots of makeup on her face, which made her look horrible. Her eyes were different.
That's his
Her
dad.
stare creeped me out.
Mom?
The moment I said this, she stopped. She obviously didn't expect me to be home at this
Oh,
moment.
she was having an
Seeing me standing
affair.
at the end of the stairs, her face turned pale.
Plot
In a
twist.
fumbling voice, she said,
Jeremy, what are you doing here?
Mom, you know him?
Look, Jeremy, it's nothing. Michael and I like spending time together when your father's not home. Otherwise, I get so lonely. You understand, right?
I was spellbound. My mom is having an affair with this psycho guy? I couldn't take this anymore. I slowly stepped back
What
to
the
room.
fuck am I watching
The man
right
now
now?
came out of the kitchen, and my
What?
mom too came down the stairs. I spoke while fumbling.
Wow.
Who is this guy? And why is he dressed like Michael Myers?
Baby, you know how different people like different things, so...
Oh my god! Is this some kind of sick fantasy you two play out? Oh, holy smokes!
I didn't stay for her answer.
What?
I ran as fast as I could and heard my mom yell.
No, it's not what you think.
He turned it to
Please,
Shaggy
come
real
back.
quick. Holy
But
smokes,
I am
what?
not going back. It's been 2 days. I am living in this small tunnel. Right near the railroad. I can hear the sheriff's car patrolling this area every 12 hours.
What the
I know my
fuck
mom
am
has
I
asked the cops to
watching
look for
right
me.
now?
What I don't know is that
What?
did she tell the cops about her psycho admirer. I bet she did.
He went homeless
I'm waiting for
because
my
his
dad to come
mom's
back
having an
tomorrow.
affair. What the
His trouble
fuck is
passed
going
from this
on
area, and the moment
right
I
now?
will see him, I will tell him.
What is...
Till then,
Wow.
I'm going to live undercover. I don't trust my mom.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
do not trust the man under the Michael Myers mask.
I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that video. That video was so all over the place. Oh my goodness. Like what? Where do I start? Like, what the was this? This was a bigger plot twist than the one video we watched from IMR with the what was it? The insane asylum, when the guy ended up turning up to be a serial killer at the end. Like, what the fuck was that about? But this is even crazier. Like, huh? So we start the video. Okay, we start like real nice, right? He banging on the door, like all kind of stuff, like late at night. Like, one, how the hell didn't, if this is an affair, how didn't she know that he was like to be showing up, right? So, and like it was just crazy. Oh, she was at work, I think that. Yeah, she was at work that day. That's why she blew it off, because she knew it was him. But just creepy as hell at first. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's good. I mean, overall the video still was good, but I'm like, okay, like for what we need. Then the boy, like in the middle of the night, wakes up and sees him again, right? So obviously he got let in that night, probably. Goes to school the next day after his mom shrugged it off, and now we know why she shrugged it off, right? Because at first I'm like, she gotta go, like get her up out of here. And he talking about skipping school. You're 13. You just told us you're 13. You're not skipping school at 13. Come on now. What school you going to? Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, it's literally required to go to school. You can't skip school. So that was just crazy to me. But then we get back home. The door, there's a key under the mat, which I thought was just ignorant as hell. Like, and then he opens up the door. He sees everything is like all over the place, and he decides to walk in the house with a bat. Like, why aren't we leaving? Why aren't we leaving and calling the police, or going to where the police is at? Why are we exploring this house? You're 13, boy. What you about to do? Even with the bat, what are you going to do? You're 13 years old. Go get some help. Go call the police. Go get some neighbors or something, right? Then we get in there, and the plot twist thickens. The mother is having an affair. What? Huh? What? That just completely just took me aback. Like, like that shit just was like just completely, like, if we talking left field, that was like completely left field, like just way up out of there. And then he leaves, he becomes homeless by choice, not he could like forcefully. By choice, he decides that he wasn't going to live there anymore because his mom was having an affair. Yes, that shit sucks. But homeless? Are you crazy? That was just like, I just don't understand. Like, there's literally nothing you could say that would make me understand you choosing to be homeless because your mom had an affair. That's just ignorant. That's just dumb. Like, it just didn't make no sense. So the video started good, then it just fell off. It just lost me, because that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. But y'all let me know what y'all thought as we move to the next one. Wow.
I can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like
Crazy.
to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondering if you guys saw a lost puppy. He's a pit bull. Blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
In this footage, you can see a man with his face covered by a bandana, sunglasses, and a cap, who continually takes a gun out of his pants pocket. He is knocking on the door of a house and asks permission to enter the yard so he can look for his puppy. When the owner doesn't allow it, the man leaves. That doesn't guarantee that he holstering and unholstering a gun continuously. Like, is a dramatized
who you think you fooling? Come on now. People just crazy, man.
During my childhood, my Hispanic mom used to.
All right, our favorite voice actor again. Hopefully,
she took care of me too intensely, in my opinion.
You keep us going with this one. Hopefully, this ain't no crazy plot twist like the other one.
And Ella, I've started to understand my mom better. Out there, we are always in danger. You never know what kind of maniac who wants to hurt your children, your partner, or who you will meet. But have you ever thought that they could come to the door of your own house?
Nope.
It was a Sunday,
of course.
The day it happened.
I always think that.
My family and
shish
I were all home,
shish
enjoying
kebabs,
the lunch
French
that my wife
fries.
and I had prepared.
Daddy,
Yes,
That
Ava?
chicken, fried
can Ella
chicken.
and I go play with the neighbor when we finish eating?
These forks are tiny as hell.
We'll have to...
Girls, we already decided to stay home today. Yesterday was a very tiring day. Wouldn't you prefer to stay here?
But Mommy...
Your
But you're
mom is
not-
right. Didn't you play with your cousins enough yesterday?
Can we go alone?
Immediately, the answer to her question formed in my mind. Our daughters were only 6 years old, so they were too
Hell
young
no,
to go
then.
on their own just yet.
No, girls, I'm sorry.
But Daddy...
You'll have to play at home
No
today.
buts.
After that, we continued to eat normally, although my daughters seemed upset. I was talking to my wife about work matters when suddenly something started to sound. It was the front door. Someone was knocking.
Another non-peephole
I
door.
thought you weren't expecting anyone today, darling.
I don't. Maybe it's a neighbor.
I'll go see.
I soon got up and walked out of the dining room.
Why you
towards
assume
the
it was
front
for
door
her
of
though?
our house. Before I could
What
get
if
up,
it's for you?
the person knocked on it again.
They got Buddy looking straight out like he
just
out the
wondered if you
boondocks.
guys saw a lost puppy. He's a pit bull. Blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
I carefully watched the man turn and walk.
That is so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. Hey, you at the wrong house, dog. What?
Walk away.
What? Where are we
Even
at?
though the bandana, sunglasses, and cap he was wearing didn't allow me
Wow.
to see his face. He didn't look like any of the surrounding neighbors. Why would a person come to walk his dog here, and how could he lose them? The situation was very
This
strange.
is
but
crazy
mostly,
to me.
I was worried about
These videos
how
are
covered he
too
was,
much right now
so
for
I was
me.
relieved that he was gone. I guess I returned to the dining room with a worried expression on my face, as Emily's smile, who was laughing in the company of our daughters, faded and was replaced by concern as soon as she saw me arrive. It didn't take long for her to get up and walk towards me.
Mommy?
When she reached my side, she took my arm and led me out of sight of the girls.
Are you okay, honey? What happened? Who was there?
A man.
A man? Who?
I don't know. He wasn't a neighbor. I couldn't even see his face. He was wearing a bandana, sunglasses, and a cap.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god, what did he tell you?
Something about a lost puppy he saw wandering into our yard? He wanted us to give him permission to enter. I don't know what kind of people he thought we were, but, I mean, I'm not that dumb.
Oh my. Has he left? Did you see him walk away?
Yes, darling. He's already gone.
Since I noticed that my wife was on the verge of an anxiety attack, I gave her a hug for several seconds. When we parted, she said,
I'm not
laughing at the anxiety
I'll start
attack.
cleaning.
It's just
Together
how
we
these
returned to the dining
narrators
room, where our daughters were laughing
be
as they
saying
finished their
stuff
lunch,
several
totally
seconds.
oblivious to what had happened.
What?
Seeing me, Ava shouted.
Daddy, can we go play?
Man.
Of course you can, my girls.
What the
but
hell?
You have to finish your food first.
Yes, Daddy.
Looking at my daughters in high spirits made me the happiest person in the world.
Did she ask to
But
go
that
outside?
joy faded once the man appeared in my mind. I tried to stop thinking about him when I walked into the kitchen. I couldn't help but notice that my wife's hands were shaking as she washed the dishes.
She's still tripping.
In
Call
fact,
the police
at
then
one
if you're
point,
that
she slipped one of the
traumatized.
glasses and it fell to the floor. Of course.
See, me, I would have caught that with my foot.
Honey, I'll take care of
Reflexes
this.
like a cat.
Go rest.
Come on now.
I continued washing the dishes when
I would have
suddenly,
actually, like, this is what I would have did. Let me play it out for you. I would have fell, right? I would have fell. Slow motion. I would have kicked it up like this. Like, y'all see my foot? Kicked it up like that, right? Like, wow. Then I would have been like this. Then, couple of those, then juggle it real quick. Act like I'm dropping it again. Juggle some more. Then catch. That's what I would have did. Because you know you got to impress the wife, right? Got to impress the significant other, right?
I heard the sliding
So that's
doors
why I
that
would have done
connected
much.
the
I
house
wouldn't
with
have
the
done
garden.
that. All that if it was by myself, I would just kicked it
I
up and then
immediately
caught it.
started
But
running
because
towards
my
it.
significant
But
other's in the
luckily,
kitchen with me,
there
I
was
got to
only my
impress them.
daughters
So,
who were there.
you know.
What's wrong, Daddy?
Didn't I tell you that you can't go out?
But you let us play in the garden.
You didn't tell me it would be in the garden. Just stay in the house.
Both of them did as I told them, while their eyes filled with tears. I didn't like yelling at my daughters, but I was really nervous.
You better yell the
I
hell out
started
of
taking
them.
deep breaths to calm down when I
That's the only
began
way
to
they
hear
gonna
something
listen.
moving in the bushes. Concerned, I
Who
approached
the hell is this?
It was then that I saw him. There, sitting on the ground to hide, was a boy. He was perhaps only
That's
a
a-
little
you
older
sure
than
that's
my
a boy?
daughters. He
That
was dirty.
man,
His
that
skin
man
was
is
bruised all over,
47.
and it looked like he
Like,
hadn't
come on
slept
now.
or eaten
Ain't
in
no
days.
boy. Look at his chin.
I was really
His
confused.
chin more chiseled
but
than
what
yours.
I did understand was that the child was in danger, since his face expressed terror. Before I could speak, he put his index finger between his lips, trying to ask me to keep quiet.
What a coincidence.
A voice was heard behind me, so I didn't hesitate to turn around. My heart started beating fast when I saw the man. I immediately had a bad feeling about the boy.
What are you doing here? Get out! You gave me no choice. I had to come find my lost puppy. There is no puppy here. Go away. Don't lie to me, man. He's right there with you. Come here, puppy.
The boy looked at me with fear and began to cry while shaking his head.
Don't you have a brain, dog? Come here right now! If you try to get close to him, I'll call the police. You wouldn't dare, coward.
Suddenly, the man pulled a gun out of his pants pockets and pointed it at me. At that moment, I was in shock. I began to feel how my skin was covered with sweat due to nerves.
Give me my puppy. Or would you rather die?
See, in this situation, I'm a play along, right? Be like, oh man, you got it, man, you got it.
What to
That's what I'm gonna do. You got it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn around, right? Turn around, grab the boy, right? I'm gonna like grab the boy. I'm gonna like if it's that doesn't look like a boy to me. That looks like a grown ass man. But if it is a child, right, I'm gonna pick him up, hold him, right? Now I'm like holding like close enough, right? And then so I can have to get like close to him, like the person who I'm handing it off to, and then I'm gonna take the baby, right? I'm gonna put him on this side, right? The little boy, put him on this side, and I'm gonna with the other arm, right? So it's gonna be like a motion like this, like that, like because I'm holding the baby like this, and right? Take that. This is used to get how sharp my elbow is, right? So just take the gun off, and then we gonna like all one motion. So it's gonna be like right onto like right here, because that's the danger spot right there, right there. So it's then I'm gonna put the boy down, right? Then I'm gonna uppercut, right? Then we're gonna recover the weapon because the weapon's already out of his hands, right? That's how you get out that situation. It's not that difficult, honestly.
A police car was soon heard arriving, which scared the man and made him leave.
Where the hell the police did? His wife
Apparently,
call?
he had gone to the houses of other neighbors, and one
And they
of
was
them had
smart and they called the police. Okay.
I soon took the
Somebody
boy with them
smart,
and
like,
told them everything that had happened.
cause like, what the hell
We
are you
later
doing?
learned that the kid was on the missing list after being kidnapped by that man. When he had the opportunity, he managed to escape and hid in the garden of my house. Police are still searching for that man. Meanwhile, I can't help but worry about my daughters. In fact, I still clearly hear the way the man called the boy puppy.
That was good. I like that one. That was really good. Really good. Outside of my personal outburst I was having, the it was good. I enjoyed it. Nice little story there. Like being a parent, not even being a parent, like kidnapping kids, doing anything with kids is just like the utmost like disgusting, foul, under like straight like do not like just evil people on the planet. So that just pulls at your heartstrings. Like if you even are remotely a decent human being, that just pulls at your heartstrings. But I like the story. There was something there, solid there. Nice little build up there, him coming back. Not too much that I can like critique outside of him not calling the police. And then his wife being super traumatized, like, and stuff like that. Like, it's outside of that, it's really good. It's much better than the other one. It's really good. But let me know what y'all think as we move to the next one. Why you just let him walk in your house like that?
What? Come on, where you going?
Oh, he sound like he drunk.
In this video, we can see how a young man who seems to be under the influence of some drug wants to enter a house.
100%.
The owner of the house manages to get him out before it is too late. What he didn't know is that this was not going to be the last time he would see him. The story you are about to see is a dramatized animated version of this found footage. My name is Alan, and I live in a small town outside the city with my daughter Susie, who is only 9 years old. Normally, this is a very quiet town. We know all the neighbors, and when someone new comes in, we immediately realize that they are not from here. The place is so safe that we even leave our cars unlocked and our bikes outside. We feel so safe that many neighbors even leave their front door unlocked.
Yeah, it's
knowing
a
that
stomping
no
ground for somebody who's just looking to do some crazy shit.
Of mind. During that night, Susie was already in bed, waiting for me to go upstairs and tell her a bedtime story. I was going to go upstairs with her, but I heard a beep at the door. It was my camera alarm.
Another
Someone
peephole this door.
Luckily, I had left the door locked that day. I still had the habit from when I lived in the city. The neighbors always questioned my locking the door and the fact that I had a camera on the door, but I told them that I would eventually get over it. And a lot of confidence in whoever was at the door, I approached and opened the door without asking who it was. Surely it was a neighbor who was locked out or needed some tools. When I opened the door, a young man was waiting on the other side.
Young.
The young man was shaking, but he didn't look scared. His eyes were going in different directions as he was sweating. He didn't look angry, but he looked like a rabid animal that at any moment could have a screw loose.
Young.
Hello. Hi. How are you, sir? Who are you? Aaron Reynolds. I'm a neighbor. Good. You need to leave.
The man didn't answer me. He just stared at me.
Out there? Out there. What's the water pressure?
What?
What's the water pressure? Come on. Where are you going?
I can't believe they said young
What's
and
the water
proceeded
pressure?
to make this man look like this.
Goodbye.
This man is anything but young.
What was that?
As I watched the cameras, I saw how the man was still there, trying to force the door. He wasn't even trying to kick it or break it in. He was just trying to open it as if it was unlocked. I grabbed my phone to call the police, and as the number dialed, I turned to look at the camera again, and the man was gone. Over the next few days, I watched as the police passed the block over and over again. This should have made me feel safer, but it only made me think that they still hadn't found the man. I didn't feel safe leaving my daughter alone in the house while a psychopath was on the loose.
Why would you
So
leave
I
her
took her
alone in the
shopping
house
with me.
anyways?
One day, Susie was late getting changed, so I went upstairs to hurry her up.
Susie, come on, honey. We're gonna be late.
As I opened the door and looked ahead, I dropped my keys and my eyes widened wider than they had ever been. As Susan innocently played with a toy car, the psycho from the other night was behind her, sitting on the floor, combing her hair. My heart started beating wildly.
That's some crazy. That's some stuff that'll make a parent do some crazy stuff. Don't play with my kids now.
What are you doing here? I was combing Susie's hair while she played with her car.
You also came to check the water pressure.
Yes. I came to see that, too.
His appearance was a mirror of the other time. The man was trembling nervously and breathing heavily. He seemed absolutely focused on combing my daughter's hair, who was unaware of the danger she was in.
Susie, sweetheart, I told you that you shouldn't talk to strangers.
Saying this was a bad decision. I could see how the man got annoyed with my answer. He began to tremble more and more, and his eyes pointed in my direction. But what scared me the most about this was not the man, but my daughter's response.
But Daddy, Aaron is not a stranger.
What do you mean, Pumpkin?
He's with us every night. He always walks down the hall when it's bedtime.
My blood froze.
You're gonna kick me out again, aren't you? Aaron, can you come over here? I just want to talk. You're lying. You want to kick me out.
Still combing my daughter's hair, the man turned red. He was breathing wildly like a caged monkey. His dirty fingernails started to tear the floor, and his gaze, lost, focused only to look at me furiously.
Yep, bring that anger over here so I can lay your ass out on the ground.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm getting very upset. And when I get upset, I can't control myself.
Yep, come over here.
I get kind of mean.
Slow down, Aaron. You're hurting me.
This was a delicate situation. The only reason Susan didn't
Direct that anger, get him to come to her, charge you. I'm slamming him into the door, then I'm tossing him out the window like, oops. Buddy, fuck out of here.
Not at all, Aaron. I just want you to help me check the water pressure. Oh, but I've already checked it. Well, I guess I can do it again. Come with me, Susie.
I was about to say
oh my
no,
God.
but this man could snap and hurt my daughter, so I went along with it.
Snap his neck? What is he
I
talking
walked
about?
alongside them, looking for an opportunity
Hey,
to
what are
attack
we
the
talking
man.
about?
But
He's
it
not
was
even
impossible.
facing you no more.
I was too close to see.
Put some pep in your step,
When we got to the
choke
basement,
his ass.
I
Like,
opened the door, and the
how you
man
gonna hurt your
began
daughter
to
and he
strike.
fighting for his life? Like, come on now.
This was my chance.
Yup, choke
I
his
pushed him
ass.
into the basement and quickly closed the door. I pulled him with my whole body.
Help!
Better
We're being robbed!
Better stop playing with me.
Dad, you locked him up.
Come on now.
Let him go. He hasn't done anything.
While my daughter was
People
crying,
be out here
pushing,
letting people just
the
do
man was
whatever.
kicking at the
Like,
door
you ain't about to do
desperately,
whatever
trying to get
in my
At the
house.
same
Like,
time,
come on now.
I was screaming, hoping someone would hear me. Alerted by my neighbors, the police soon arrived. The man's kicking and screaming were over, but when the police descended into the basement, I never expected what I was about to see. The basement was empty. A hole in the upstairs
Obviously.
window and a pile of boxes not only revealed that he had
Who's gonna be
entered
stupid
through
enough
there,
to stick around?
but we also found food on the floor and used sheets. While the police searched for him all over town, the man was under my own roof, sleeping in my basement. In the days that followed, I filled the windows with cement and locked the basement. The police asked me
He
not to
said,
tell
fuck
them
putting
about
another
what
window up.
happened in our small
Hey,
town, as they
I
did
get
not
it.
want media.
I get it.
The whole town found out what happened. They were never able to catch this man, and it is suspected that he is no longer in town. But from that day on, no neighbor leaves the door of his house open.
But I mean, it wasn't your door that was left open that caused that. It was the window he broke. Like, what are we talking about right now? You can lock your doors all you want, but if you got windows accessible, it's not going to stop this man. But that was pretty good. It's pretty good, but it's just overall, it's just like when you're negotiating with someone, obviously, like, you gotta be delicate and human about that situation. But I mean, the moment I get the chance to harm, I'm harming. Like, I'm not finna sit here and walk down the hallway with you. Like, your face, your back is facing me. I'm about to choke your ass. Like, literally. I'm literally like, how you gonna do harm to somebody else when you fighting for your life? Like, come on now. Let's make it make sense. And then the door thing, like leaving your door unlocked ain't got nothing to do with people breaking in your home through a window. You can lock your door all you want, but if you got windows accessible for somebody to break into it, which is what he did, like, talking about everybody let's lock their doors from now on. What? He got in through a window. Do what this person did and cement your window. I was like, what? But outside it was good. It's good. Pretty good. That concludes the episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed the videos today. Like I said, did you guess what the plot twist was going to be on the first episode?
Nope.
I know you didn't, so don't lie. Don't say that you did when I know you didn't know, unless you've seen the video already, and that don't count, right? But yes, these stories were crazy. That first one had a crazy plot twist. There was some plot twists aligned in the other ones. But yes, it was crazy, but I enjoyed them, like I said earlier, for what they were. I hope that you guys enjoyed the videos as well. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support that you show the videos on a regular basis. Make sure that you are continuing to like the content if you're loving it. Smash that sub button so you become a part of the community. Hit that bell notification off to the side so you can be alerted whenever I go live and or post another video. As always, if there's any content you would like to see created here on the channel, drop that in the comment section below. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a great one.